The next Samsung Galaxy Ultra will have this. What's up guys, we're back with the latest news. Some official stuff has happened which gives us a glimpse of what the next big Ultra Galaxy from Samsung will be capable of. We're also going to be taking a look at the hottest upcoming mid-rangers of 2021, aka Galaxy A52 and the Galaxy A72. So let's get into it. Qualcomm has officially announced the world's first 4nm 5G modem that can reach up to 10 gigabits per second speeds. This indeed is a brand new benchmark, making this modem the fastest 5G modem in the world. But not just that, this modem actually packs more stuff than just speed. It's got an AI-based modem that offers higher bandwidth of up to 1000 MHz, which is up from the 800 MHz of the X60 modem that we currently have on the S21 series. It also comes with PowerSave 2.0 technology, which promises 10% improvements when it comes to power efficiency. Just like last year with the X60 modem, this X65 modem will likely to come in the 2022 Android flagship phones, which means the Qualcomm version of Samsung's next flagship, aka Galaxy S22, is very likely to be the first phone to have this new 5G beast. Now, it's been speculated that Qualcomm may be using Samsung's 4nm process for these modems. Just like Samsung's next big thing, Apple could also rock this modem with their upcoming iPhone 13 series. Although we have heard in the leaks that Apple is working on their own 5G modems, there's a chance they might actually ditch Qualcomm. They also announced the Qualcomm X62 5G modem, which is a trickle-down version of the X65. We could also see a lot of upper mid-range phones rocking this cheaper version. Now, Samsung is having some great success with the Galaxy S21 series. The Galaxy S21 series has some record-breaking pre-order sales in the UK. Samsung didn't disclose the actual number, but it is massively up from the last generation. One of the big factors why Samsung is getting great success with the S21 series is definitely the price. This is more apparent in Samsung's own market, South Korea, where the sales are up by 30%. The best seller out of all the Galaxy S21 models is the base S21, accounting for 40% of sales, with the S21 Ultra coming on second number with 36% sale, and lastly Galaxy S21 Plus with 24% of the total shipment. Now, in the future, I definitely feel like the Galaxy S21 Ultra might surpass the sales of the S21 because it offers S Pen, and if Samsung doesn't release a Galaxy Note flagship, then a lot of people will be buying the S21 Ultra. Now, before we move further, I want to give a big shout out to Zen for sponsoring this video. It's time to make your online shopping experience peaceful and reliable with Zen. It's a shopping cart connected with an application made for online use for both individual and business owners. With Zen, you get automatic 1-year extended warranty on any electronics that you buy just by using your Zen card. You also get Zen Care, which means in case anything goes bad with your transaction or if you get a faulty or broken product, Zen will take care of the issue faster than any living person. And the best of all, it has zero fees when you're shopping on a foreign store such as AliExpress or Amazon in a different country. In addition to that, Zen is a great platform for e-commerce, offering super quick transactions in so many ways, meaning you can get money in your account in seconds without any technical delay, which creates cash flow. So check out the link in the description and use the code ZTechKidZen and get 30 days absolutely free. Now, Samsung is all set to launch their next big Galaxy A series. According to the report published via sammobile.com, for the first time, Samsung will be offering higher refresh rate displays with their mid-range Galaxy A lineup. It's been mentioned that both 4G Galaxy A72 and A52 will rock 90Hz refresh rate, whereas the 5G models of both phones will be rocking refresh rate up to 120Hz. This is definitely a great news because the price of the Galaxy A52 will be around $400. A higher refresh rate at this price point is a great move. Now, as for the rest of the specs, not a lot of excitement going on. The 4G variant of Galaxy A52 and A72 is set to rock Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chip. As for the 5G model, Samsung is all set to go with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G. Now, this is a bit disappointing because none of these two processors are as strong as the Snapdragon 765 5G that you see inside of numerous mid-range phones like the OnePlus Nord, which is actually a last year's mid-range device. So When it comes to the internal power, they're definitely lacking. Samsung is bringing more RAM this time around, so now you're gonna get 6GB of RAM as your base RAM storage, all the way up to 8GB of RAM. As for the cameras, we're looking at 64MP main camera lens with a 12MP ultra wide angle lens, 5MP depth sensor, and a 5MP macro lens. Massive batteries on both phones with a 25W super fast charging, possibly One UI 3.1 based on Android 11 right out of the box. And speaking of the box, just like the flagships, these devices might also not offer the charger or headphones out of the box. Again, we'll see if Samsung treats their mid-range users differently or not. So that's it for today. We're getting some early glimpse of what Samsung will be packing in their next Galaxy S flagship phone, which is going to come out in 2022. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As for my Galaxy S21 giveaway, I'll be announcing the winner on February 14th, so make sure you check out the rules in the description. If you haven't entered, definitely do enter. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.